He's back. Luka Doncic back in action for Dallas. Pretty much missed 2 games. He left in the first quarter of the Mavs matchup with the Suns on Thursday. Missed the Dallas Mavericks Saturday game. And let's just say Monday, Luka was very fresh. A 7-for-8 start to this basketball game. He was just lighting the Pistons up in the first quarter. Pretty much everything was falling for the Don. More on him in a second. But first things first, Saddiq Bey knocks in the triple to give the Pistons the 3-point lead in the second. Bogdanovic, name been involved in a lot of trade talk and speculations. Reportedly, Pistons got a high asking price. I'm showing you why you should have him on your team. Pistons up in the third. It's Jalen Duren throwing it down off the rebound. And then Saddiq Bey again knocking in a 3. Pistons up by 10. Lot of chirping, by the way, by both of these teams in this basketball game. The Don, though, will get the last words of this one. Luka blowing past Detroit. That's what you call defense? And then Spencer Dinwiddie, speaking of blowing past, he's been in his bag as of late. He done caught a couple people slipping. Dinwiddie had 12 points. Trust and believe, though, it was his right-hand man that covered his season average and then some. Bogdanovic had 29 points. That three-pointer gets the Pistons within 1 possession. But Luka from here says, may I have this dance? That's where I love Luka. When he gets in that post area, there's just not too many guards that are strong enough to do anything with him. Killian Haynes in no man's land there. Bogdanovic's like, hold on, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. The Don says, no, you can't, and I meant it. Luka off his pivot, putting the Mavs up 4 with 45 seconds to go. The chirping continues between Luka and Pistons assistant coach Jerome Allen. Allen would be teed up. Luka can't afford too many more techs. He's already got 11 this year. The Dallas Mavericks gets the 6-point win behind a 53-point effort from the Don. Rest did him well. His 4th 50-point game of the season, 5th of his career. Mavs win by 6. Oh boy. When that man decides to go in that bag, only so many people ever in the history of this game can do anything about it. Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks emphatically taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. And let's just say Giannis was filthy good in this one. Ooh, a little hesitation move. Probably got away with a carry. It's not called, and the Greek Freak takes advantage. Giannis putting on a show at home. An 18-point opening quarter for the Greek Freak. Trust and believe he had more in the tank. More on him in a second. But first things first, Chris Middleton missing the shot, but cutting, and is rewarded for his efforts. Other end, Pelicans trying to fight, man, but they are just in dire need of a healthy Brandon Ingram and a healthy Zion Williamson as Jackson Hayes does all he can with the throwdown. Trey Murphy, 3-pointer, cuts the Pelicans deficit down to 9 in the second, and then Jonas Valanciunas goes and 1 over Brook Lopez. We got a 6-point game, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. But pretty much the rest of this highlight is dedicated to the Greek Freak. It was just one of those games. Giannis added 11 points in the second quarter, which gets him already to 29, pretty much his season average as we are at the half. You see him channeling his inner Dirk Nowitzki. Joe Ingles up top to the Greek Freak. It's the Pelicans up by 18 again. Third quarter. Giannis causing so much havoc on defense. Guys got good looks. Pat Connaughton and Drew Holiday knock down threes. I know Holiday gets a smile every time he takes on his former team. It's like, I got Giannis, y'all dope. My man always plays. Y'all guy never plays. Greek Freak taking over again. And this cold-blooded 3-pointer by Giannis gives the Greek Freak his second 50-point game of the season. He just pulled that thing up with so much confidence. 20 of 26 from the field. Pretty much 77% shooting for Giannis. His Bucks improved to 33-17 as the Pelicans, who started out good, fall to 26-25. So Luka and Giannis go 50 back-to-back nights. I think an interesting conversation has been broached. Look, I have Nikola Jokic still as the leader in the clubhouse to three-peat as MVP as of today. I will admit that the race is getting closer, though. With that being said, the conversation got brought up to if I have Jokic 1 and if I got Embiid 2, who's 3 and 4? And for me right now, I believe Giannis is 3, Luka's 4, and Tatum is 5. I believe that's how I have it at this current moment. And the reason why I have Giannis over Luka, because it's a really tough race, a really close race. If you think about it, Chris Middleton's been a dud all year. So, the Bucks haven't gotten an all-star. Giannis doesn't play with 2 all-stars right now. Middleton ain't been available most of the year, and when he has played, he ain't been his normal self. So the Bucks don't have 2 other all-stars next to Giannis. Drew Holiday has been good. I don't know if I would say he's been at an all-star level either, though. Christian Wood and Drew Holiday, I know Christian's down with injury, but they've been right around the same clip. Right around the same, somewhere close to me for their respective teams. So this comes back to who's been better between Giannis and Luka. Offensively, they've been pretty much matches. If you want to give Luka the slight edge, I'll give you that. The difference for me and why I have Giannis over Luka right now, and please, you can let me know in the comment section below where you side. Giannis is just so much better than Luka on defense. Now, all you Luka fans, y'all got in my comment section a couple weeks back, and y'all were like, yo, Ferro, Luka's not bad on defense anymore. Okay, if y'all say that, I don't believe that, but hey, y'all say that, that's fair. But be clear about this. He ain't no lockdown defender. Giannis is lockdown. Giannis is a guy you don't want to come at when other team's trying to get a bucket. So the gap between Giannis and Luka is substantial on defense. Even if you don't think Luka's the worst defender in the world, that gap is still a lot larger than the gap between Giannis and Luka on offense. Whether you Luka Don fans just want to admit that or not, Giannis can go point for point with Luka pretty much. Now, you might argue Luka's got more ways to get buckets than Giannis. I won't argue that. But no matter how we get there, this man just shot 77% from the field in a basketball game. Giannis can get within 3-4 points of Luka. Luka can't give that same intensity on defense right now, or has not done it. So that's the difference between why I have Giannis slightly above Luka in my MVP race.